in general. The Mycanator.
The Nighthawk, the one and only Nighthawk. So, and the cool thing about the Twitter thing, if you end up doing it, is like, so I could like, if you, it's a video we're both in, I fucking like tag you in that shit. So.
Oh, that's cool as hell.
Right. So that would work
I might
out.
make one tomorrow since I'm not doing
Anything.
gay
Yeah.
shit tomorrow.
Right.
Meet me in Yakima if you get the truck going. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll be fucking just. You tell me I have a chance not to show up and be okay, and you're gonna say, oh, if you get a chance, fuck, no. Like, why would you even say that? Like, even if
I am
like,
streaming, just so you know, though.
oh yeah, I know. But,
Okay.
yeah, I mean.
I just want to be an asshole and like I always try to like announce like if I'm doing that because
Yeah.
like some things like people don't want up like, but yeah, I mean I doubt anybody's
Well,
gonna
I didn't
watch
say what I was actually talking. Like I wasn't saying.
right.
I didn't refer it to anything really yet. So
Sure.
I will stop though because I don't want that too much of that.
So sorry, yeah, again I wasn't trying to be a dick and cut you off.
No,
I just like was thinking about you, brother. I was like, I don't know how much of this he wants, like, I
appreciate that.
Streamed out.
Yeah, here I am.
Just like talking. The worst, like fucking case scenario, like some random like fucking sergeant or some shit watches a YouTube video. It's just like, this is fucking weird. Like,
hell, no.
Like gay shit, huh? Like,
yeah. I'd be like, well, there goes that. Hit the old peace pipe.
Hit
call
the
it a fucking
peace pipe. Like,
call it a loss, right?
Oh my god.
Imagination is the essence of discovery.
Dude, yeah. All right, what do you got? Freemasons. How about that? I know you've talked to me about it before.
So I've looked a lot into that shit. It is a fucking nest of a headache. Like they have a lot of shit about them, but it's like so. Literally, they're just fucking workers that like have like an art and figured out a bunch of shit like mathematics, a little bit of science and all that good shit. But I don't know. They're saying like I watched a thing that said they're connected to the Illuminati, and I go, okay.
That's the one I was thinking. Is the Illuminati? That's the one I know that you know a bunch about.
So if you go down that hole, dude, like it's hard to fucking get out of that because you keep seeing all this shit, like everything connects, and you're like, maybe.
When you go down that hole, it's just hard to get out of. That's the best. All right, dude, let's go down the hole a little bit at least, though. Like,
okay,
I want to hear some shit. Yeah, this is what I want. Yeah, here we go.
You got music. You got okay, Eminem, fucking MGK.
Eminem is part of the Illuminati?
Yeah, he covers his eye, he throws the 3, and like, it's a big old thing. Like,
wait, what? Okay, so what's the deal with the 3? The eye I get, because that's like the pyramid, right? Like, so one eye.
So technically it's a 666, basically.
What?
It's a 666, like you put your, like an asshole sign, like you're okay. Over your eye, and it's like it's a triple, or it's a 666 with basically it's a symbolism.
666 is Illuminati.
Yeah,
I thought it was the devil.
Because it's devil worship.
Oh, the Illuminati worship the devil. I got you. Okay.
Like,
now I'm starting to think what you're putting down.
Right. See, dude, so like there's all these symbols and stuff, like, oh, if you do this, you're, fucking the Illuminati. I don't know, I'm not really getting my point across, but like there's so many different symbols and like, and they're saying like all these like higher powers are connected into it, right? So like you have government officials, you got people with power or influence, that do this. Dave Chappelle said something about it one time, and like some people were like, "That's why he went to Africa." And it's like, I don't know if that's true, but like it's a whole fucking like it's like internal everything is connected to them. They're all like, you know, they're taking over everything. They want full control. They want a set amount of people like in the world alive at one time, like, and not to exceed that. So there's a ton of different shit it can go. But the musician ones though, if you like listen to it, so like Biggie Smalls talked about the World Trade Center blowing up.
He does?
Yep, and Juicy, the song Juicy. Listen to that, and now we're gonna get flagged for fucking plagiarism.
I mean, technically any of our videos at any time can get fucking
Ever.
flagged for plagiarism, only because, like, Overwatch is not our game. We did not make it, so, like, they can fucking just flag us for it if they want.
It just reminded me of the music thing. It's like, oh, boy.
Yeah,
But
dude,
no, like,
fucking
yeah,
stupid.
he has a song where he talks about blowing up like the World Trade, and then like, sure enough,
Right.
like like they say they like to like flaunt what they're
Well,
doing
The
in
Simpsons,
front
I
of
think,
people.
brought up the World Trade Center being blown up once, too, like, before it got...
Yep.
I know
think
there's a
they did.
bunch of weird shit with The Simpsons where people are like, dude, the dudes, like, know the future. Like, they predicted
Dude.
Donald Trump would be president, too.
No way.
Yes. Yes way. That happened in a
What?
Simpsons episode.
What in the hell?
Way before Donald Trump, like, even, like, tried out for it.
Seeing shit like that, there's all sorts of different powers of it if it's all true. So like that kind of thing, like maybe if they're like, oh, we'll just kind of slide it in there, like, and it's gonna happen. Everyone, like the higher power or whatever, they all know.
Right.
We're like, yeah, this is gonna happen. Well, let's just kind of slowly be like, it's okay. Like, you know what I mean? So they'll throw something in there, like the TV, like the Simpsons thing, like, you know, like let's just say, you know, it's all right for this. Like just to symbolically in your mind, you're like, oh, I think I've seen this before. You know, that's
This has
normal. And it's
happened,
like, wait,
yeah.
what? Like, what? Is this norm? Like, it's interesting because I mean, I've watched tons of shit on it. Like,
Oh, I
it's
know
not all
you
coming
have.
to-
Like,
yeah,
that's
it's not
why
all
I brought
coming
it up
together
even,
for me,
because I
but-
know, like, you had talked to me a bunch about it before.
Oh,
So, like,
absolutely.
what is the Illuminati's goal? Like, is there a goal they have? Like, do you know?
Apparently there's like a bunch of fucking like things, like mostly like a world power, like everyone is under one country basically, full dictatorship, if you think of it that way, like, or the elite, you know, group controls the entire world.
I gotcha.
And some people say, oh, they're trying to bring on the end of times, and I don't believe that, just because it's, I don't know, why would you want to ruin a planet that you're living in? Like, I don't get it.
Right.
Like, they could definitely be devil worshippers, or, you know, that's a huge thing on them. And it's, dude, it's hard to say because there's so many different fucking angles. Like, the Freemasons basically built it, like, created it. And it's just, it's a weird fucking deal. Like, I don't know if how true everything on it is. So, you know what I mean? Like, is it actual, like, organization? Is there, like, a group of people like, yeah, we're the Illuminati when they're together? Or they're like, nah, we're not really here, but we are here.
Time to get paid, blow up like the world trade. Born sinner,
Yep.
the opposite of a winner. I guess, yeah. I don't know if he means the center itself, though, or like blow up like world trade in general.
Right.
Like, blow up like big, it's getting
erect.
big. Right.
Right. Like the building of it, or...
Right, just reading through it, I'm like, I don't know if that's like, you know.
Dude, that's kind of weird, though. You do have to admit that is kind of strange, though. Like, that's not a normal thing. I don't know. Like, that one I do believe could be a huge coincidence. Like, you know, out of reference, you might be like, oh, that's not right.
Right.
They're out
Yeah.
of context.
Illuminati lyrics. Here we go. Oh, it's a song by Madonna. Never mind.
Like, oh.
Sorry, in between matches here, I was just looking up some Illuminati stuff. If you're gonna check it out.
No, you're good, man.
So like, trying to think here. So like, what about like actors? Any actors?
There are actors involved. I can't even. Oh, I just got blown to shit. Actors is another thing. The symbolism, like they'll cover their eye for like the all-seeing eye, basically, like on the Armani or whatever, the pyramid,
Right.
Freemasons. Like that's where all that kind of connects. And I'm like, man, dude, there's a lot of shit that would be like someone like caught on to this shit. Like, you know what I mean? Someone put this shit together and were like, either made like a really good fucking story out of it, like just for shits and giggles, or they're like, they figured it out. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
and they say they're cocky, like they like to flaunt it in front of our faces, and we can't really prove or disprove anything. So it's kind of like
I mean, yeah, that would make sense. Like,
right. It's like, oh, basically, fuck all of us, and like people will be like, well, maybe, like, you know what I mean? But after so many symbolisms and like other shit, like I can't even say that correctly, but like there's only so many like, oh, that's kind of interesting moments until it's like, okay, there's something here. Like, what is it though? Is it as sinister as everyone says? I don't know.
right. And then I guess the other issue, like, an issue to bring up, like that I kind of have with it too a little bit, is like if you pointed enough things, like I could string together things that would make sense to some people. Like, you know what I
Right.
mean? Like if I like really wanted there to be a conspiracy, like against something or somebody, and a bunch of people to be linked to it, like if I pushed it hard enough and like really like got in depth with anybody's anything, I could make it a thing too. Like, not saying that they don't exist, but like there's that other side to that where like,
Right, psychology kind of standpoint where like if you keep like you're searching for like something to be weird and be like, oh, look what I found.
you
Everyone's
can
like, oh,
find,
that's-
yeah, you'll find something with it. You'll find something if you look hard enough. It's like how they say, like if you expect, I guess, you can almost make things happen too. Like, not that I'm saying you'd make like a whole society,
Right.
but like in your mind at the very least, you can like come up with a way that's. I mean, I know this from experience because I have a lot of anxiety, and so my brain just works in a very shitty manner sometimes. And I can
Oh, yeah.
force situations where like, oh, this is happening, and then my brain will just find a way to make it like, yeah, no, that makes sense. That's perfectly logical. That's how this is going down. Like,
Right. You're like, oh, okay, brain's like, no, this is for real.
right. Okay, how about like, is there any like Illuminati video game like shit?
Dude, there's like, Grand Theft Auto has references, actually like a fuck ton of references to, Illuminati, like even like, they have like the eye, the pyramid, they even like, I think say something about it, like straight up, which is kind of odd.
Do you think that's more like like they're making fun of it though, or do you think that's like they're actually like a part of the Illuminati?
See, then there again, it's what you want to make of it though, because it's like, are they just slapping us in the face, being like, we're everywhere,
Right.
or is it just like, oh, this is kind of a weird conspiracy, let's make fun of this, and like,
Right, because I could see that being the case. Because I mean, Bigfoot's in like a fucking Red Dead game, like, you know.
right, and I don't know, it's just fucking wouldn't make sense to me, like having like, oh, we're just a bunch of demon worshippers, like.
Right.
And we make video games, and we make badass video games. Like, and it's like, I don't see that. Like,
Dude,
you know
yeah,
what I
I'm
mean?
so
Like,
excited for Red Dead. Like, so stupidly
Oh,
excited.
God,
Are you gonna pick it up?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna impulse buy it. Probably wait like a day after and then buy it. Just
I'm
'cause I
trying
need
to
it.
figure out how I can get this game day one. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I'm really trying to figure out how to do it.
Like like will your way to it. Like be like this is
Right.
happening. That's awesome.
But yeah, I know I want that game really bad. It's shitty though, because there's a few games out that I really, really want, and a few that are coming out soon that I really, really want. And I just need to make
Right.
more money. I need my job just to just out of nowhere pay me more. Like,
Right.
but like yeah, like fucking Mario Karts or Mario Party's out right now, which I really want. Octopath
Oh yeah.
Traveler's out, which I really want. Pokemon comes out next month.
Oh, it
Smash Bros.
does.
comes
Yeah.
out December.
Oh my god. Dude,
Spider-Man's out. I want that. Fucking
I'm so nervous once that Pokemon game comes out if I'm gonna be like just hooked on
yeah.
Pokemon Go again. Like just like
And
this is
then
it. This is
what?
what I do.
Fucking Kingdom
What?
Hearts comes out in January. Kingdom Hearts 3.
I gotta
Yeah.
finish through the series again.
Soul Cal 6 is fucking out. Which I
It
want
is out
so
right now?
badly. Yeah, it's out.
That's a tough one not to just snag up.
It is. For me, I'm just like, you have other fighting games, though. You can play. Like, you can wait till... And a lot of games that you want still, you can probably just wait till this one goes fucking Game of the Year and get it with all the DLC characters. Like, it's a smarter way to go. But
Right.
part of my brain's just like, dude, but just pick it up right away. That'll be fun. And, like, it will be fun, but it's just dumb as
Yeah.
shit. Like,
It is because it's not like there's I don't know you're gonna fight and that's that's what
right.
it is.
Well,
But
and here's the dumb thing, is I still have, like, Injustice 2 to go all the way through and, like, feel like I've completed. I'm playing Street Fighter 5 on and off, which I have. I have Tekken 7
right.
that I've been playing as well. I have the Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite that I'm also wanting to start up and play. And I've got, like, 2 or 3 other fighting games on top of that, like, that I want to start and
Right.
play. And it's just like... And then again, I want to pick up Smash Bros. Badly in December, and, like, it's not a fighting game per se, but it kind of is. Like...
Right. Yeah, there's too many good things coming out. It's like I really want this, that, and it's hard to choose which one you want over the other at any given time.
Only through conflict.
Like to commit to it, be like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to pick this one over this one for now, and then
Right.
wait it out. Dude, here's a good question that I watched on, uh, what fucking Neil deGrasse Tyson, whatever.
Oh, yeah, yeah, the space guy?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I watched one of his theories about like whether we're just a fucking like simulation, like
I'm sorry,
inside a
what?
simulation.
That's
how-
insane. I did not know he even had... Is that on YouTube, or is that, like, an actual... like-
Yeah.
Oh my god,
No,
I gotta
that's
check this
YouTube.
out for sure. Does he have, like, a
Bill-
YouTube channel?
Oh yeah. Yeah, well, you just look him up, and he's all over, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know
Right.
if it's his channel, but he talked to Joe Rogan.
Dude, I
About
have
it.
Joe Rogan, like, subscribed to everything he has. I love Joe Rogan so much, Michael. Is actually fucking
Oh.
ridiculous. You can ask Adam. The Rock and Joe Rogan, I talk about constantly.
Yeah, he talks to Neil deGrasse about this, dude. Great fucking talk. Love it. It's worth the 40 minutes of your life, dude. It's way good.
Yeah, Joe Rogan's actually a pretty smart motherfucker. Like,
Oh, he is. Very.
I don't agree with
um,
everything he says sometimes, but, like, I agree with, like, a
No.
lot of it. And he's not, like, he doesn't try to be politically correct, though, or anything like that. But he's not, like,
Yeah.
a racist either. It's not like he's, like, a fucking, like, fucking a terrible,
Right.
like, shitty person. He's got a
Right.
new stand-up out on Netflix. I was watching a little bit of it over at your house.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That he is one. Yeah.
Yeah, he was talking... It's pretty shitty, but he was talking about the Harvey Weinstein thing. And he's like, you
Yeah.
know what? I am a sexist. I found this out about myself because I was thinking about this situation. And he's like, I'm sexist against men. And like, I was like, oh shit, where's this going? And he's like, no, because if Harvey Weinstein, looking like he did, looked the exact same way, was a woman, and some guy came out about this shit, about, you know, having to do sexual things to him, I'd be like, Psh, just shut the fuck up and eat the pussy, dude. Just fucking and get your fucking limelight. He's like, but when it happens to a woman, for some reason, I just am like, yeah, dude, that's a fucking horrible, shitty person. He's like, and then he went on. He's like, you know, he's like, it's like my daughter. Like, it's if I had, you know, my daughter came to me and he's like, she was like, yeah, so and so wanted me to suck his cock so I could get this promotion. You know, I'd beat the shit out of him. I'd fucking kill that guy. It's like, but if my son came to me and said something about some woman wanting him to go down on her, like, damn son, you're gonna be the next Batman.
Yeah. You're like, you made it. Dude, that's actually hilarious.
It's pretty
Because
funny. Yeah.
it is weird people's aspects on things, because it could be no different, but your sex that you are, and then
But to me, he is right. I think mentally, though, I
Yeah.
am the same way. Like, if this was a bunch of like a dude came out and was like, oh yeah, I had to fucking eat this chick out, like to get, you know, to get into movies and stuff, I'd be like, all right, dude, what the
no,
fuck ever.
not a
And
big
it's
deal. Like you,
whatever,
like,
guy.
you-
Yeah.
yeah. Like
Oh, you got into a movie, like, but like it's fucked. Like honestly, like that way of thinking is entirely fucked. But like,
right. Because if a guy were to do that, it'd be like, oh, you're a fucking animal, pig. You
right?
should
I
go to
would
hell.
I would hate that, dude.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
honestly, I should hate either person. Like honestly, I should feel the same. Like, wow, you're a piece of shit, woman. Like for fucking making this dude do that. Or like, yeah, you're a piece of shit, dude. But like, yeah, for some reason, it's like a weird, like, yeah, I don't know. I found it interesting when he brought it up because I like found that was true to me as well. Like when I was thinking about it, like I was like, huh, he's right. Like I do have like a weird like difference of opinion on the same thing, like same situation. Like,
Right. It's really
like,
weird, but
like yeah,
it's
just as fucked up, honestly. But I'm just like, oh yeah, that's fine though.
right. It's a weird stance. I think it's, I don't know. It's just probably the way everyone's minds are. You know what I mean? Like a teacher has sex with a student. It's a woman. I'm like, oh man, good for you, kid. Like fucking, you're 15. Way to go. Now if a guy has sex with a 15-year-old girl, I am pissed. Like I'm like, really? You should know
What the
better
fuck
than
is wrong
that.
with you, dude? Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we're all biased in our own weird, fucked up way. Like, oh, my teacher, like, I'm like, man, that's like a fucking, that's a great gig. You get good grades, you're fucking, your teacher, like, awesome,
Right.
good for you, buddy. And the opposite, I'm like, man, I want to kill you.
Right. You're an actual sack of shit.
Yeah. It's weird. It's a weird thought. 'Cause it's no different, really. But in my mind, it's way different. Like,
Right.
yeah, I'm sure a lot of people would agree with that. Or if, you know what I mean, like subconsciously, like they're like, yeah, you know.
Right.
It's a weird way to think.
No, it's super weird. Like honestly.
It doesn't even make sense. Like it really isn't. Equality wise, it's against equality.
Mhm. Yeah, completely.
Like, yeah, definitely not the right way to think, but I still can't change my thought aspect on that.
Right. No, I think it's just important to like know when you're thinking like a shittily way, though. Like honestly,
Right.
that
Where you
to
can,
me
like,
that's
go, you know what?
half the battle right there. Because a lot of people just think shitty things, and then they're like, "Yep, that's right. This is correct." And like sometimes it's just like it's not fucking like the way things are. Like it's not the way you should be thinking. Like, it's pretty fucked right there.
Right. Like at least, yeah, at least you have that. Like you're like, well, I know I'm wrong, but I'm gonna have to work on my views a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly that. Yeah, I need to work on my shit and like, you know, broaden my mind a bit about this subject because obviously, you know, it's shitty to like look at something and be like, yeah, no, I'm in the wrong on that. Like I really am.
Right.
But it's the only
Oh,
way you
yeah.
can grow as a person is to like think of a thing and
Yeah.
go, you know what? That's not the way to think of that, honestly. Like,
Right. That's not how the world works. But
dude, yeah, no, like a good one is like when I was a kid, like or teenager, I should say, like.
Yeah.
You know how like some people are born a girl or some people are born a guy, but like mentally they're not. It's like you're born a boy, but mentally you're like physically you're male, but mentally you're a female, right?
Right.
I've never had an issue with that per se. Like that I shouldn't say per se. Like I've never had an issue with that. Like if you think you're a girl, you're a girl. That's fine with me. Like I don't give a shit.
Right.
But I always like held on to this like bullshit where I've just like. So I call everybody like man and dude and shit, you know?
Yeah.
And like I've always held on to this because somebody'd be like, "Oh, I'm not, you know, I'm not a dude." And like I call everybody fucking dude, whatever, dude. Like get the fuck over it. And that'd be like weird. I just call them a dude all the time. And like as an adult, I'm just like, man, that's really fucking fucked, honestly though. Like come the fuck on. Like he's asking you not like if anybody asks you not to call them a thing, like a certain thing, just don't do it.
Right.
Like you know, or if you fuck up, just like, oh shit, sorry, I fucked up. You know, I do normally use that word as, you know, not a negative, but you know, I'll try to fucking do better.
It's just like a norm.
Right, but like as a fucking teenager, it's like, dude, fuck all these people. I'm gonna call everybody dude if I want to fucking call them dude, and it's just like, yeah.
Right.
But when you think about it, like I hate when people call me buddy. Like it just pisses me off straight the fuck off. Like, I immediately will dislike a person if they call me buddy the first time I meet them. Unless they're a very, very, very old man. Like...
Right. Then you're like, maybe you can get away with
Because buddy, to me, is what you call a child. That's a phrase... A friendship phrase you use for a child. Like, that's what I see it as. And so it's a sign of disrespect to me. Like, you're being a dick. Like, you're insulting me for no reason because, like... Like, oh, hey, champ. Hey, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Like, okay.
You're like, nope. Fuck that noise.
Adam loves to do it when I'm mad, though, because he likes to fuck with me. He's just like, hey, buddy, how you doing, bud? It's just like, you fucking sack of shit. Dude, I get pissed, and like, I'll literally, it's like, oh, I'm doing fine, champ. like, I'll get like real. He's like champ. He's like, oh Jesus, I really pissed you off. Like, fucking.
Like, yep, I'm there. There, that's actually is funny though. Yeah, I am getting dropped like a fucking fly right now.
Yeah, we're getting our asses handed to us left and right in this fucking game.
I can't believe you're still loading, dude. I hate that. Like
I think it's almost there though. I'm gonna check it after this match. I think it'll be fine. I'm hoping I'll at least win this match though, so I'll be one step closer to A box. That's the shitty thing though. If I win this match, I'm gonna want to play at least one more because I can get a box at least through arcade.
Right.
I might just do Junkenstein's Revenge if I fucking win this. I'll just do it on normal real fast and fucking
snag that up real quick.
Yeah, get a quick a quickie.
Call it it.
And I'll get my box for a day. Normally during these events, I shoot for like 1 box a day.
Oh yeah.
Because honestly, I just don't play these like Overwatch like I used to, where I could just sit for hours and hours and hours and play it. I get bored after a bit. Bullshitting with you, it's a little easier. Like at least when people are on, I can play this all the time. But like,
right, just naturally, it's like, fuck.
Yeah. I think I have that issue with just multiplayer games in general now, though, like, honestly. Because, like, I feel the same way about Call of Duty. I really don't want to play it when nobody else is playing it. I'm just kind of like, eh.
Yeah, especially if you play, like me, dude, I've been playing, like, what, 40 matches a night? And so, like, I'm like, ooh, it's a lot.
Right. Yeah, think we're gonna win this one.
Dude, keep saying I won some shit in the black market. Like, okay. Oh, dude, they have like common. This is hilarious. So like the goodies are common, rare, and legendary.
Common, rare, and
Called-
legendary goodies for.
Call it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
It's just like Overwatch.
It's weird though, because it shows exactly what you're getting. Though. So it's like, I kind of like that. At least you're like, okay, if I work hard, I can get a fuck you gesture or whatever you're looking for, you know.
Right.
As opposed to Overwatch, where it's like, oh, you got a duplicate. Maybe next time. Oh, duplicate. Sorry.
Right.
At least they did it. They made that a little better though. But before that was fun. It's almost nice because you got all that gold though. Now gold's hard to come by for.
Yeah, it is super hard to come back. They just need to find a
don't know
balance between it though. Like, honestly, you know what they would have been fine for duplicates if they made the fucking gold not suck. Cause it was like 50
Yeah.
gold for a legendary and like 5 gold for a fucking like, you know, and it was just like, okay, like I got a duplicate legendary guy and got 50 gold. That's not enough to get anything. Like I can't even get a voice line for that. Like,
No. I think you can get like maybe a fucking sticker or something.
you
Like, that's
can't. They're
maybe-
75.
Oh my god.
Yeah, all
So
that
it's
shit
basically
costs
just like-
75. You legitimately cannot do it. Like,
It's like if you buy these loot boxes, you could have it
Right.
all. That's what they're really banking on. Like people are just gonna lose it and be like,
Jesus, we
I'm
got 3
gonna
more matches with
hit.
negative 75% XP because fucking John Luke just kept quitting shit. Like, this has been so shitty because I would have gained at least 2 levels by now, the match that I've been playing, but no. Like, my XP is just nothing.
I didn't know it did that to you.
Yeah, dude, you have to quit a bunch, though. Like, you can't, it's not like once or twice, it's like a bunch of times. So he
No,
had to have,
this
like,
guy's-
been entering matches and just, like, fucking dropping them, like, almost immediately. But luckily, I'll just do Junkenstein's Revenge on normal right now. Yeah, to Call of Duty's installed, by the way.
Oh hell yeah.
I'll do this on fucking normal, and then, ooh, that weed's kicking in now. Oh,
Felt
wow.
that good.
I did. I went down to that store. We went,
Oh,
You
up by
fucking-
Mary's there.
yeah, and I just
By the
asked the
bar?
dude what his favorite joint was. Like, literally, he was like, what are you looking for? I was like, I just want, like, a joint. Like, and then he was like, okay. He was like, what kind? I was like, what is your favorite one? And he told me, and I was like, okay, then that's the one I want.
Dude, fuck yeah. They have some potent shit. Oh, a new pot shot opened up in Rainier. I know the owner.
You know the owner? That's cool. Maybe you can catch you some deals.
I doubt it, but I plumbed for him.
Oh, I got
Yeah.
you.
He also owns the detailing store down the road.
That's weird.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, he opened up in Rainier. And I was like, man, I bet they have some good prices. I don't know, maybe. But then again, when you can buy a joint for a couple dollars right next door, like it's kind of hard to
Right.
go all the way over the bridge.
I've been playing fucking anti-grav, and now I'm playing like regular grav, and it's super weird.
Oh yeah, you're like, what is happening?
Dude, it's shitty because I think Dead by Daylight has an event going on right now too for double XP, and I just like haven't been
Are you
playing that either. Yeah. But like for you, is it even any point? Like, don't you have all the killers fucking basically maxed out? Like, just
Yeah.
like you have
that's
8
my-
apps for everybody. Like, you're just looking for like loose trophies at this juncture, aren't you?
Right. I'm
Maybe
just
the
looking to get,
prestige
like-
one, like you could pump that one bitch, but
Right. Yeah, it's a. Exactly. That's why I'm like, I burnt myself out on it because I just fucking just tearing into it, and now I'm like, okay, take a break and come back to it. You know, I put a lot of time into it that we all have.
Right. Dude, yeah, this and fucking Overwatch, like, we were doing these two pretty much for a fuck ton of time. Like,
Oh yeah, that was like our go-to.
I mean,
Like,
we
hey,
still honestly play them a fucking shitload. No, I was looking through my YouTube videos that I put out. Dude, I have like almost over 50 fucking Dead by Daylight videos. Like, it's the
holy
majority of my videos are Dead by Daylight. And Overwatch is starting to catch up at like 25, I think, now.
shit. Yeah,
Like, it's getting there pretty quickly.
dude, that's.
And if
Isn't
you,
that
I mean,
nuts?
if you
Like,
think about it, it makes sense though, because those are multiplayer, like, only games, and like a single player game, obviously I'm gonna beat it, and like there's not much else, like there's gonna be going on there. Whereas like this, I just pop, like I'm playing Overwatch right now and streaming just because I couldn't play Call of Duty, so.
right.
And now I'm playing it because I just want that fucking loot box. This game's so good at getting you addicted to it. I will give it that. Like,
Oh my god, yeah.
it's like I want that next loot box, boy. Like, give me a cool thing. Give me the opportunity to get a cool thing. Could just be garbage. Probably is gonna be just garbage, but
Right. Just give me that chance.
right. Dude, and that is why loot boxes are they're for sure gambling. I honestly believe loot boxes are gambling.
Oh yeah.
There's like a whole
Like,
debate going on about it like right now, and I think for sure they are. Like, it's literally you like being given a chance to get something that you want, but like especially like if you buy them, like Adam said, he got fucking half dupes. Like,
Right.
that's just spinning the roulette. Like, honestly, like spinning the fucking slots. And hopefully you land on something you really want.
Right. Dude, it actually really is. You're right. Like,
Did you know
you get
Hawaii
that
banned them?
addiction.
Loot boxes? Because they consider it gambling. They banned the sale to minors. They cannot sell, like, you have to put, like, make sure. And so they had to pull, like, the whole loot box system from, like, a lot of games down there. Because, like, they just won't allow it.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, there's whole countries thinking about doing this, like, because they're, like, I think Sweden was the one that's just like, this is the straight gambling for children, like, and you can't,
Right.
like, children can't gamble, like, that's actual, like, law, obviously, they can't walk into, like, you know, a fucking gas station in Portland and throw a bunch of money in the slots, like, they ID you if you start playing the slots.
Right.
So why
See,
is that,
that-
yeah, you know?
That makes sense. Yeah, you get that rush a little
do,
bit
yeah.
too. Like, you're like, oh, I've earned this, and you're like, oh, what's it gonna be? You get that.
Dude, yeah. What am I getting? Am I getting a legendary? Am I gonna get a shitty thing? Like, no, you do. You get a bit of an adrenaline rush, especially when a yellow does pop right before you see it. Isn't that one of the best like feelings? Like, you're just like,
Yeah.
oh fuck, I got a legendary. Like,
I'm like overly excited about it. Like, I'm like,
Yep.
I did something fucking great. Yeah, no, that's I do believe that's
dude, and there's
is
just
kind
so
of
much
interesting.
garbage. Like, too. Like, there's just so many voice
Right.
lines and like stickers and like icons that you don't give. Nobody gives a shit about those. Like, I can tell you right now, nobody's like real excited for a fucking voice line or something. Like, you're gonna go buy that with
No.
your gold or anything like that. That's for people that buy voice lines with gold, or people that played this game so much that they have all of the cool shit already. Like, and they're just like, yeah, I'll
Right.
buy up all the rest of the crap. Or they're smart and they're buying all, because now that the dupe system has been fixed a bit, they're buying up all of the shit so that they can start
That's-
getting like more fucking. I was doing that for a little bit when we were playing more hardcore. I bought
Yep.
all of Sombra and Anna's voice lines and stickers, like all of them.
Yep. That's what I keep doing, dude. I keep buying just junk in hopes that I don't get it.
See, for me now, I don't play enough. Like I only play for events, and so I've started like I've got 400 gold. I'm just gonna hold on to
Right.
it and hope that I can get enough to buy the bride at the end of this event. And if I don't, then I want to just hold on to it and hope something cool will come out for the Winter Wonderland event.
Oh, for
And then I'll
sure,
just be
yeah.
able to pick it up immediately. It's like, yep, I want this item. Like,
Yep. You're like, this is what I want, and I'm gonna get it. Okay, I don't understand. The black market gave me a tag. So where's the tag go on that thing? Let's see. Weird. I don't know.
The Reaper's curse is lifted.
but yeah, on Call of Duty, I got a theory for you to talk about.
Yeah, dude.
But I'm gonna give you no context because I want to see what you know about the theory after I like bring it up.
Hell yeah. Just trying to get smoked first.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've still got in a match, so like if you want to smoke, like go for it.
Oh.
Like I've still got to beat this like bullshit Junkenstein thing.
Oh yeah, dude. No way. Fuck yeah, I feel so free not having to. I should be over there fucking lighting the bowl up. I'm not gonna chance it too much.
When's
know
your
what I
next like thing? Like when do you have to fucking?
Literally, like, probably like almost like 30, 40 days out.
Oh shit, yeah. You'd be for sure okay, yeah. Like I understand you not wanting to do it. Like I totally get that, but you would be okay.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Isn't it funny, like, once they legalize it, anyone that's ever been kicked out for it is gonna be wholly eradicated of all that, like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Oh, you got kicked out of Microsoft? Well, you don't have a dishonorable discharge or whatever, or, you know, shit like that. I don't see the big deal. Like, you have alcoholics that can barely even make it there on time, then you get a guy that smokes pot every once in a while and fully coherent, like, not
Right.
feeling like they're gonna puke all over the fucking, well, unless you're doing dabs, but dabs are like a fucking whole nother beast, huh?
Dude, they're good though. I love dabs. They fuck you up though. Like I
Like,
want to see. Have you done dabs?
oh no, no,
Oh, I totally want to see you do like your first dab. Then like
oh,
once you're out of the
man.
military, let me know. And Adam actually has like a dab apparatus. We'll just go to Adam's and fucking
Yeah,
smoke
that'd be
you out.
nuts. That would be nuts.
Okay, got a box. What do we got? Oh, blues and grays, so it's all gonna be garbage. I got a little bit of gold. Yeah, I got a whole 50 gold, so I'm at 470 instead of 420. got Brilliant Moria voice line. Got one Halloween thing, and it was want some candy from Roadhog. And I got an icon. Roadhog Piggy icon. Just a random bullshit one.
Oh shit.
Alright. But yeah, dude. Go smoke, and we'll play, because my shit's almost up.
Okay. That gambling thing, I never thought about that, Matt, but I do get the same feeling I do as I gamble. Now that
Yeah.
you think of, like, I think about it. Like, I get that little fucking thing in my gut. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be something good.
Right, and then think about, like, just, like, buying boxes. Like, Adam
Yeah.
bought, like, 60 boxes or some shit, like...
Yeah.
50 boxes. So yeah, it's $40. 50 Halloween boxes and 10 free, so it is 60 total, yeah.
Dude, honestly, that whole system, like, it preys on people to be like, either fuck this, I'm just gonna do it, or like you said, you get that little high from, you know, you're opening all that shit, and you're like, man, I know I'm gonna get something good, and it's you don't know what you're gonna get, just like
Right.
like fucking blackjack, just throwing down a Benjamin and go, well, let's see if I just fucking lose $100 in this one hand, like, same thing, like.
Right. No, for sure. I'm gonna do an anti-grab match while you're smoking, so hopefully I can... I've got 2 matches of negative 75 XP left, so...
What's
Figure,
that?
fuck it. I was just saying, while you're smoking, I've just started up, like, another quick match, just because I got 2 matches left of this negative 75% bullshit.
Ugh.
Yeah, super irritated. Like, it was the one, like, it was cool that I came home and there was a loot box, like, already waiting for me, like, and it was just garbage, so it didn't really matter. But then, like, I saw
Right.
what he did, and I was like, ah, that sucks tick, because, like,
You're
yeah,
like,
just fucking...
I get it. It's like, at what cost? Like, it
Right.
wasn't
Oh, nice, I came
useful
into
or
this match at the
stupid.
very end of it, though, so that works good. Oh, no, well, almost the end of it, I guess. Works good for me either way. It's... because... that's the less time I have to play getting negative 25 or 75%.
Right. Oh, I did that side job the other day, dude.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't too bad. It was just like, I went underneath, put a little fucking thing. It took me like an hour and a half. I got like $200, so I was like, okay,
That's
worth
not
going
bad.
to Vancouver
Yeah,
for.
for sure. It's
So, but then
$100
you
an
gotta
hour,
think,
Michael. That's a pretty good wage.
well, but I got what? I spent about 30 in gas, maybe 20. Let's say 20 in gas, and then I had a good 35 in parts. So I hit about roughly $150 profit, which that's fucking great still. 2 hours, so that's
Right.
75 an hour. I only charged 180, and the lady was super happy because like no one in Vancouver wanted to do the job, and I was like, well, I will come down there, but it's not gonna be till 5 at night or 4 at night.
Right.
Ended up being like 5:15. Went in. Dude, I'm getting all the tools set up, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna try to fucking get some more of these. Cause, yeah, that'd be like, oh, hey Matt, you wanna make fucking $100? We'll just split this shit,
Right.
or more. If I get a repipe, dude, that's over $2,000.
Damn.
They're like, here you go, $1,000, 1 day of work. Like,
Now are Mom and Patrick chill with you doing all this? Like,
yeah,
oh, that's cool. That's good.
well, cause I'm not like shitting where I eat though. That's out of town.
You doing it in Vancouver? I see. I
Yeah.
see what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm not taking any business away from their, like we've gone to Vancouver, but it's only been like twice, so it's
Right. So it's not really like you, yeah, taking the actual business away from them. That makes sense. Yeah, yeah, I was gonna say, like, if you're just doing all this fucking side work, like, they're probably wanting a cut of that if they're like...
No, I even asked Pat to borrow his grinder because it's cast iron. You can't just like cut it with a saw. So you have to
Oh, I got you.
like grind all around it. And cut that. It was kind of like I've done a bunch of them now, so it wasn't like a big deal. But like when I first started doing those took me forever. It's been a fucking long road.
It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll.
Oh yeah.
I'm back in the game.
Oh yeah. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna try to like get on like a handyman website or something and just throw my shit out there for fun.
Just, you can put yourself up on Craigslist.
Can I?
Yeah. As, like, jobs and gigs, I think, is one of the tags there. Like, and, like, people are just like, a lot of it I see is... yeah, I've looked around that area just, like, see if there's any, like, stupid odd jobs I could do, like, easy. But a lot of it's just, like, landscaping and stuff, like, honestly. Like, or massage, like, there's a lot of massage bullshit, which I'm always just like, I'd be so iffy on that if I was, like, going to Craigslist for that kind of shit, because I'm just like... A lot of weirdos, though, and, like, you're massaging them, like, they might be thinking, like, a different kind of, like...
Yeah, I'm pretty
massage.
sure like half of those are.
Yeah,
not,
like,
they're
for
real.
sure, I think half of those are, though. Like, it's fucking Craigslist.
Like there's like a certain lingo, and next thing you know, like you're like, whoa, this is not what? No. Like that's weird. But yeah, I should do that. I've been telling, like I told fucking Robbie and Ben this too. I go, any jobs you refer me to, and I get the job, I'll give you 15% just for getting it. So I'm like, of the entire job, not even for doing it. And it's like, fuck.
Right.
I'll gladly give someone a percentage for finding me if I can more side jobs. Fuck yeah. It's not an easy thing though, cause like, it's like not everyone just needs fucking some plumbing done. Like,
Right. No, it's true. The one good thing about me working at Pizza Hut, though, is I could always get you, like, a little bit of bullshit work here and there, because they never will fix those pipes the right way. So, so it's, like, always just, like, yep, you can fucking patch it, and they're just like, this isn't gonna work forever, though. Yeah, it's fine.
yeah. Like you need to do this. Oh, well, just get us by. Like we don't
Right.
want to actually put real money into
Yeah, we don't
this
want to
to
actually
make it-
fix this in any actual way whatsoever.
we
We
don't-
would just like to fucking cover it
pay
up.
you over and over for little band-aids.
Dude,
to
that's how
put
they
over
are
it.
with, like, Twin Cities make so much money off of them, it's ridiculous, because they just, like, come out, like, every once a month, really, and they're just like, yeah, so your oven's broken again, you really need to just buy a new oven. And it's like, yep, we're not going to do that, though, so how much is it going to fix it?
Yep.
It's like, okay, oven.
Shit,
like,
I'd be just smiling the whole time, be like, sweet, I'll just keep coming in.
Dude, I got really
call me
pissed off at one of them one day when I was the GM. This dude was like working on this thing, right? Like one of our things kept going down, and dude, so he was bitching so like, he's like, I just have to keep fucking coming out here all the goddamn time, and this is stupid as shit. You guys just need to buy it, fucking da 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 da. And like, I was listening to just fucking cry about this thing, and then like the guests could start to hear him, and I was like, I walked over, I was like, "Dude, can I talk to you for a second?" Like in the back, and he's like, "Oh yeah, what's going on?" I was like, "Dude, can you shut the fuck up out there? Like, that'd be cool."
Yeah.
And he was like,
Yeah.
"Well," I was like, "Are we not paying you money? Is that what's happening? Have we not paid you?" He's like, "No,
Right.
you guys pay us a bunch of money because you guys refuse to fucking fix this." And I was like, "Right, okay, we don't refuse to fix that. First off, the fucking higher ups
Right.
do." And I was like, "Secondly, you're getting paid. Shut the fuck up and just do the job, man." And he was just like,
Yeah.
well, yeah, I guess." And I was just like, "Yeah, dude, like it's ridiculous. Just shut up. Like, just do the thing. Like, fucking Christ." Like,
You
could
make
you
that big ol'
whine
fucking
more?
scene.
Like, Jesus.
Dude, that's how Pat can get, and that drives me nuts. I'm like,
Hey,
dude,
dude,
we
shut
gotta,
up and just...
we gotta hurry. heart attack. Like, I'm like, dude,